recovered by San Juan. Orlan off of the switch. Bounce pass. That's too weak.
Yeah, too weak.
And on the other end, Encho Serrano is fouled. Well, that should give everybody a breather here in San Juan, as we all deserve so.
Medyo may anxious moment na yung ating crowd eh.
But now, why don't we go technical once more as Coach Louie, evaluate your keys to victory for Pampanga.
Oh, starlight, star bright, flashes only ang nakita natin. So, okay, it's a no for me. Killer's instinct, relax. Diba? Parang alam nila na they're up 1-0 versus the San Juan Knights. But start strong, finish stronger. Ito hindi pa natin alam. We still have 6 minutes, 56 seconds to kung matatapos pa ng Pampanga itong series nila versus the San Knights.
How about the side of San Juan, your keys to victory?
Oo, okay. Pace and tempo, it's a plus. Okay, battle of the boards, nakita naman natin. Even though na they're in foul trouble, alam mo yun, nandun sila ng umpisa pero medyo lumakas yung Pampanga dyan. Making it rain. I think that's one thing. One of the reason why up to now lamang pa itong San Juan Knights.
There's a foul on the other end. It's on JB Bahio. 4 fouls now on him. All right. Let me get through this. Some more greetings. Former Finals MVP Mike Ionine is watching with Jake Coper, Christopher Conway. Harvey Bringas is watching as well sa Camellia Orani, Bataan. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. All right, I'm going to give a disclaimer to everybody else. I'm going to be focusing on the game for the rest of our time with 6.5 minutes to go. So thank you for joining us as we continue to enjoy game number 2. There's a substitution here. JB Bahio will now sit down.
Yeah, you know, it's really an exciting game. Yung shift ng momentum eh. Kasi di ba, ang daming shift eh. Magkakaroon ng mini runs. Actually, mini runs ang pinag-uusapan.
Encho Serrano, nice looking layup. 71-65, Orlan. Bomar needing a teammate. There's Jeff Avillonar. Back to Orlan. 13 on the clock. Pass inside. Nocum lost the ball.
Yeah, Adrian Nocum, kaya hindi masyado siya nagiging factor sa game na to. After a good start, medyo naglumamig na.
Encho Serrano onto Balti. The usual two-man game. Foul obtained once more by Justin Baltazar. See what happened in the previous sequence. Balti finding his old-time buddy in Encho Serrano, who is one half of the ninjas that you described in the first half.
Yeah, you know, even if you a little bump, or even if you bump him hard sa ganong klaseng action, kala mo Encho can still create something out of that.
All right, now we have a report coming in from Sydney Crespo.
Alam niyo, Mix and Coach Louie, pinahinga ni Coach Randy sina Zach Nico, Orlan, Marvin at Jeff Avillonar sa bench bago nagsimula ang fourth quarter. Ang signal niya, huminga muna kayo saglit. Sabay paalala na last 10 minutes na lang. Ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Randy nung division semifinals pa lang na inuubos na nila lahat ng correction sa practice. So when it's game time, it's all up to his players. Nasabi niya to nung tinanong ko kung bakit madalang ko siyang makitang tensed or stressed in game. Ngayon natin dapat makita yung composure at kumpiyansa na sinasabi ni Orlan sa akin kaninang pinakamalaking bagay na binigay daw sa kanya ni Coach Randy mula 2018. Back to you guys.
Actually, that's definitely a good point though. Coach Randy Alcantara is, number 1, a soft-spoken guy. But number 2, because of his experience in this level of play, he's so used to this that he's such a nice example to his players on the floor.
Exactly. And, you know, ito yung mga teams ni Coach Randy, ito yung mga halos walang movement. Kasi nagtitiwala siya doon sa mga kinukuha niyang players eh. Kaya nagsishine sa kanya eh.
Balik tayo sa Pampanga. They're down by 5. Halfway through the 4th and final frame. Rebounding story. A plus 23 for Pampanga. JLC from the corner.
And alam mo yun, it just shows the depth in terms of talent nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Yung mga players na even if nabigyan lang ng maikling playing time, alam mo yun, hindi na nag-iisip eh.
The ball was tapped out of bounds in favor of Pampanga. Good defense there by the Lanterns. And now they have a chance to tie the game up, maybe even get the lead with a three-pointer as they take a look at that drive and kick by Encho Serrano on the John Lloyd Clemente.
Oo, okay. This guy just came in from bench, will not think twice because we know kung ano yung pwede namang ibigay din ni JLC.
Oh, he used to be the leading scorer of the NU Bulldogs back in the UAAP. That's how good this guy is. 71-69. Down to 3 seconds. Orlan drives, kick out. What a pass. Taiwan! Yes, sir!
This assist of the game is brought to you by Nexus 88 Gaming.
Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fans of the game, just like the Avenus. Do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenus, oras na para magmotor. Now the Kapampangans are well alive inside the Pil Oil Eco Oil Center because they have a golden opportunity to either tie the game up or get their first lead of game number 2.
Totoo yan. And again, not giving up. And alam mo yung timely substitution na ginagawa ni Coach Gov Delta Riders. Really doing wonders para sa kanila makabalik ito sa larong ito. So let's see.
Two-man game up top. Signature Pampanga that is. The ball is back with Encho. Serrano drives. Serrano scores. We're tied at 71.
Yeah, what about Encho Serrano in this fourth quarter mix?
4 minutes and 14. Taiwan is fouled. That's team foul number 2 for Pampanga in the fourth quarter. Let's see the previous sequence. Encho Serrano able to fake that pass to the corner as he gave us that layup. Tied at 71. Marwin. Taiwan to Tahonera. 4 on the shot clock. Taiwan has to make something happen. There's a whistle blown. It's a foul on Pampanga.
Oo. Now, we were talking about it off-air na itong Pampanga, 1 foul pa lang sa fourth quarter. Pero ito, 2 quick fouls after that timeout.
Orlan Omar is now about to return in this game. Scoring in this quarter, Coach Louis, 16-1.
And you know, 8 points out of those 16 galing kay Encho Serrano. Really come out alive in this fourth quarter.
We're back with Marwin. Under 4 minutes to go in game number 2. Orlan Momar against JLC. Momar, bounce pass. Zach Wang, too strong. Rebound to Balti.
Yeah, Sakwan needs to be careful there. Nursing 4 fouls already.
A chance for Pampanga to get its first lead in this game. That's a backcourt violation.
Yeah, good stop there by Adrian Nokum. Again, tied. Not yet. Ayaw pa rin ibigay ng San Juan na makaramdam ng kalamangan itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns makes.
Nokum did not even tap the ball. That's definitely off of Encho Serrano. 7 on the shot clock. Zach Wang inside. Zach Wang needs a teammate. There's Orlan for 3. That's short. Rebound Zach. Kick out. Taiwan. His three-pointer. Too strong. And there's a scramble. Recovery for Pampanga.
you're gonna admire the heart of Sakariwang here in this game, Amig.
3 minutes and change. Pampanga. Can they finally get the lead?
There you
Pick and
go.
roll. Allen Liwag for 2.
Finally. And you know what? Ang pinakamaganda doon, off a great pick and roll execution.
73-71. Taiwan. Nice shot. We're tied again. Two and a half minutes remain in game number 2.
Oo. It's Coach Randy sticking to that two-guard combination na Orlan Wamar and
Marvin Taiwan.
Marvin Taiwan.
Missed by Enzo. Here's Adrian Nocum on the run. Nocum crosses. Kick out. Orlan to Marwin. That's his
time.
angle. Too strong. Rebound Zach.
Wow, Sakariwang.
San Juan slows things down. 7 on the shot clock. Wamar drives. Wamar misses. Forward pass. Enzo Serrano. One guy to beat. Serrano is fouled.
And you know, best effort already there by Jeff Tahonera.
Let's see the two-man game between Enzo Serrano and Allen Liwag.
Oh, okay, great execution there. Okay, with Arlen Liwag finishing it off kay a backboard floater. Ang ganda eh.
So that gave Pampanga its first lead in this game before the answer of Marvin Taiwan. The foul obviously was called on the 41-year-old Jeff Tahonera, who had to chase Enzo Serrano on that fast break opportunity.
Oh, and you know what's hard there is you're gonna appreciate Jeff there being in control. And talagang hinabol niya talaga si Enzo eh.
Well, he had no choice, Coach Louie, as you mentioned.
Again, earn it from the line.
There's a warning on Enzo. Let's see his free throw shooting. He's 1 out of 4 so far in this game. Pampanga is shooting at a 66% clip. First one is good. Lead back with the Giant Lanterns. 14 points now for Enzo Serrano in this game.
Oh, what a game, Migs. What a game.
He also has 3 rebounds and 6 assists, by the way. For those of you who still don't know about it, if San Juan wins this game, we will go back to the Brenzy Giao Convention Center this coming Saturday for game number 3. If Pampanga wins, they will advance to the MPbl National Finals, awaiting the victors between the Bacoor City Strikers and the Batangas City Embassy Chill.
And you know, both divisions, ang ganda ng match-up eh. And siguro sa akin as expected, especially sa South. And this one, you know, San Juan, sila yung, though nasa 6 sila, the lowest seeded team that made it to the national finals. Pero hindi naman ganun kalaki sa rin yung difference ng ating mga team standings eh.
And we argued it since round number 1 that San Juan didn't really seem like a 6th seed.
Oo.
Some people still think of them as the 3 seed. They matched up against Makati, Nueva Ecija, and now Pampanga. I'm sure you as well would say that that's the toughest journey by any team in the top 4.
Oo, and you know, that series versus the Makati OK Bet Kings that went into double overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We played Monday eh. Natapos kami Tuesday na eh.
All right, now it's 10:50 in the evening. 74-73. Second free throw for Enzo Serrano. That's short. Rebound to no one. Ball tapped away. Jump ball. But the referees can review this for under 2 minutes.
And these are the situations that you don't want to make a mistake. Our referees right now, especially we're under the last 2 minutes, reviewable na lahat eh. Pwede na nilang, just to make sure. Ang laki ng at stake dito sa larong ito.
That's why napainom na ng tubig itong si Senior Deputy Speaker Congressman Don Gonzales with Coach Raiko Toroman at the sideline. some legends in Philippine basketball, some celebrities joining us as well. Even some junior MPbl players are present. That's the rest of the Gonzalez family, by the way. Former San Juan players, Paulo Javillonar, Fran Yu. They also have Ron Denison there with Kevin Villafranca and Kenneth Villapando.
And you're gonna appreciate na itong mga teams na to because naging pamilya na eh.
Oh, yes.
Diba? And with right now, sabi ko yung muscular ko right now na it's yung buong crowd eh. Yung crowd ng San Juan, ito yung crowd nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Talagang grabe engagement nila from the starting buzzer up to now, Mix.
Well, Coach Louie, this is the longest league in the Philippines, right? It stretches to 10 months.
Oo.
There's the build-up since the beginning of the season. May mga fans din talaga na alam mong inaabangan yung division finals, yung national finals, kung saan may expectation na tayo na ganito ang magiging atmosphere.
Oo, and this is the first time na, alam mo, ngayong araw na to, kanina hapon pa ako nandito, sa totoo lang eh, di ba?
By the way, congratulations on your win, Coach Louie.
Pero nung pagbalik ko, nakita ko kung gano'ng karami yung crowd natin. Ibang klase.
Danny Ildefonso, Congressman Eric Martinez, Sir Danny Espiritu. Rodney Santos, by the way, is joining us, our former analyst here in the MPbl. Shout out to you, Coach Rodney. All right. So the referees decided that it's going to be Pampanga possession. They're up by 1. Enzo Serrano.
Same play. Now they switch it.
Zach Wang with 4 fouls, trying to cover Enzo. He passes to JLC. Three-pointer is good.
JLC. Yeah. How important yung dalawang three-pointer niya.
Great recognition by Enzo Serrano. From LaSalle, he gave that ball up to NU. And that ball swishes through for John Lloyd Clemente. His first three-pointer came from the corner. Now it's from the left wing. And he just gave us that Steph Curry night-night celebration.
And we know that itong Pampanga Giant, they've been struggling beyond the arc all throughout this game. But JLC, alam mo yun, answered with that. Ito lang, ganito kadali lang tumira ng 3 points. Back-to-back pa.
So now, Senator Jinggoy Estrada and company, with their backs against the wall, will look for solutions. We have 100 seconds to go in game number 2. It's a 4-point lead for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Minutes and change. Pampanga, can they finally get the lead?
There
Pick and roll. Allen Liwag for 2.
This assist of the game is brought to you by Nexus 88 Gaming.
The Pampanga Giant Lanterns are closing in into being the North Division champions in the 5th season of the MPbl. But we still have 100 seconds to go in game number 2 between Coach Dennis Delta Pineda and Coach Randy Alcantara. The champion coach of Season 2 of the MPbl representing San Juan is still looking for answers. They still have light on their side, down by 4, but this is the biggest lead of Pampanga after San Juan led by as many as 19 in the first half.
Okay, talking about not giving up, sticking to the game plan, sticking to each other, and trusting. Ito yung ginawa ng Giant Lantern sa larong ito.
Sideline inbound for Marvin Taiwan. He works with Nico Panganiban, Michael Kalisaan, Zach Wang, and Orlan Wamar. Here's Orlan, screened by Kalisaan. Wamar against Liwag. 8 on the shot clock. Orlan crosses. He steps back. This is a big one. Short. Rebound Zach Wang. Back to Orlan. Momar drives. Momar with the reverse. Bothered by Balti Baltazar. Forward pass. Balti double team. They go to Liwag.
Oo, etong San Juan are already in the penalty.
Balti trying to attack. Almost a steal. Kick out. 6 on the shot clock. Encho for the dagger. Short. And there's a foul in the rebounding sequence. It's on San Juan.
Oo, and we can do nothing about it anymore. Nico Panganiban, batting it out for a positioning versus a 6'7" Justin Baltazar. Wala ka na magagawa. Oh, it was Zachary Wang, sorry.
That's it. That's it for Zach. 5 fouls. Adrian Nocom will replace him. So now San Juan goes even smaller. 2 free throws now are given to Balti Baltazar. 12 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists for Balti.
Oh, and he's not gonna miss.
Free throw shooting now at 4 out of 5 for Balti Baltazar, our leading MVP candidate in the 5th season of the MPbl. Second one is good. It's a 6-point advantage, the biggest lead in this game for Pampanga. 1 minute to go. Taiwan for 3. That's good. San Juan is still alive.
Oo, mahaba pa to, Mix. Mahaba pa to.
And now there's a charge called on Pampanga. And Coach Randy is asking for a technical foul on the coaching staff of the Giant Lanterns. Pampanga is arguing that they were actually asking for a timeout before the charge.
Oo, so wala yun. No call. Kasi nag-reserve sila ng timeout na if San Juan will make a basket, ta-timeout sila.
So there's the 3-pointer. After that, the charge was located on the floor. Wait for a push here. There you go, by MJ Garcia. But as that was happening, there was already a timeout that was supposed to be called for the Pampanga side.
Oo, and you know, for our viewers, ganun po kaingay talaga ngayon dito.
Yes.
Talagang yung whistle ng referee, yung buzzer ng ating mga table officials, talagang medyo nahihirapan ho kami talagang marinig. Alright,
so our referees have talked among each other, let's see, about their decision. We shall listen into the huddle of Coach Dennis Pineda.
Guys, huwag kayong bababa kagad yung dodobol kay Balti. O sa may guys, magpakita ha. Pasa na kagad, tapos sa ano tayo. Baba kagad ha.
Formation, boss. Formation. Formation.
Boss, yung Taiwan na lang shoot dyan. Depensa natin Taiwan. Para yung
Okay, the basket naman na tayo magamay. Pag wala, mag-punch na tayo para kita corner corner. Pakita mo na sa akin. Kinanap at shoot na. Diko. Lemar. Mike. Yoko.
We're getting some signals that, yes, the timeout was called, so it's not going to be a charge on Pampanga. They will keep possession here. Up by 3 points with 55.7 seconds to go in game number 2. But we still have to hear it from Richard Campos for the official call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the timeout has called after the basket. There was no offensive foul.
There you go.
Yeah, they really need to do that just to be clear. Diba? So Pampanga opted to take that ball out sa backcourt. Medyo gamble to, Mix.
JLC works with MJ Garcia. Now there's a foul called on Marvin Taiwan, which means free throws already for MJ. Wow, everything happened so fast in that previous possession.
And itong ina-argue ni Coach Randy is parang hindi na ganun kanipis yung tawagan natin all throughout. Correct?
Yes. Kumbaga ituloy nyo na hanggang dulo.
Ituloy nyo na eh. Oo, hanggang dulo eh. And etong San Juan, it's already in the penalty.
That's why MJ is already at the line, getting ready to shoot free throws. Let's see if there really was a foul here. Ayun ang hawak ni Marvin.
Lumirecover lang eh.
That's why I need you to explain it to everybody right now, Coach Louie. In each game, calls are relative, right?
Oo. And it's always important na you let the coaches know how you are calling it. Kasi doon kami nag-a-adjust eh. Kung magsimula kayo ng maninipis na tawag right from the get-go, mag-a-adjust kami.
Tama.
Pero hindi pwedeng you're letting the players play, then may darating na sitwasyon na biglang maiiba yung paggagalingan ng desisyon mo. Nagiging detrimental, pero especially itong sa crucial part ng ating ball game. And banging bodies. Alam mo, kanina pa tayo naghahawakan, pero para sa atin masyadong light. Masyadong light.
Well, the referees are clearing it out right now, just to be sure with that call, with 54 seconds to go. But is there actually a chance that they would rescind it?
That I don't know. Because hindi pa yun nangyayari.
Usually, tutuloy nila yan,
Tutuloy
diba?
nila yan. No? They have to stick to it. Okay, that's their decision. That's their judgment. They need to stand to it. Alam mo, wala nang challenge eh.
And so, we shall continue as well with the mindset that MJ Garcia is about to shoot free throws.
Oo.
He's 2 out of 3 from the line so far. Before the emergence of Encho Serrano in the fourth quarter, MJ, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, MJ was the best player of Pampanga.
Oo, totoo yan. And he was the reason na bakit naka-recover out of that big deficit. Itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns na hindi nakakashoot si Balti at the start, hindi nakakashoot, nakaka-contribute si Encho. It was MJ talaga na nag-answer dun sa call nila.
Remember, Pampanga trailed by as many as 19 points in this game before leading by as many as 6. You know, this could have been over by now if Marvin Taiwan did not make that previous three-pointer as well.
Exactly. But you know, San Juan will not give up without a fight. Talagang nandyan palagi sila. So let's see what will happen here.
All right. Our referees will be speaking with Richard Campos for the official call. And we shall listen to the OG arena announcer of the MPbl.
And I think if he admit, there's admission of missed wrong call there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was inadvertent whistle.
There you go. They take it back.
Oo.
So there's not going to be a foul. They actually took it back.
Oo, kasi coach, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns will understand na hindi naman ganun eh.
All right. So JLC will be inbounding. They're still at their backcourt. He has Encho Serrano with him, MJ Garcia, Alan Liwag, and Balti Baltazar as well. But now, the referees are going to review something else.
Oo, okay, they're gonna put back the time. I think it was 55.7 seconds sa ating game clock.
Well, at least they should get things right before we continue.
Oo.
I just hope that the players haven't been iced with the lull that we have been experiencing.
Oo, and Pampanga should also understand na itong inbound play na to is after a basket. So Encho Serrano can move around doon sa ating baseline to inbound that basketball.
Right, because you can't move at the sideline.
Oo. So pwede pa siyang gumalaw kasi bumalik lang naman tayo eh. What a game.
All right. The referees have made a decision. It looks like we're just going to continue here. Again, let's establish the circumstances.
Oo, sayang. Alam mo yun, they're on top of everything first 39 minutes.
All right, official time is at 54.5 seconds. We have one timeout remaining for each of our coaches. MJ Garcia trying to cross that ball. He goes to Alan Liwag.
Great press break there.
Here's Enzo Serrano against Marvin Taiwan. A 3-point lead for Pampanga. Two-man game up top. Enzo met by Nico Panganiban. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blown. Dribbling violation on Enzo Serrano. So now Coach Randy will call his last timeout. It's a one-possession game. San Juan is down by 3 as they fight for survival in the 5th season of the MPbl with 35 seconds to go. Zach Wang with 4 fouls, trying to cover Enzo. He passes to JLC. Three-pointer is good!
This assist of the game is brought to you by Nexus 88 Gaming.
Let's see that last turnover committed by Enzo Serrano. So he lifted the ball up. That caused the violation.
Yeah, in that crossover from right to left. Okay, this one. Yeah, medyo matagal talaga. Ni Enzo Serrano. So, let's see what Coach Randy designed after that timeout. Game resets, itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns, wala pa sa penalty. Sila still has 1 foul to give.
Timeouts remaining, just 1 for Pampanga, 0 for San Juan. Sideline inbound for Orlan Romar as he works with Adrian Nocum, Michael Calisaan, Marvin Taiwan, and Nico Panganiban. 14 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock.
So let's see if Adrian Nocum will...
Here he is.
Yeah.
Against Alan Liwag. Screen by Calisaan. Nocum, drive and kick. Panganiban for the tie. Off to the left. Rebound, Baltazar. Balti will bring the ball down himself. Now the ball is with Enzo. Should San Juan foul here? There you go. No more shot clock remained. And so Enzo Serrano will now proceed to the line.
It was a good one. It was a good play, putting that ball to Nico Panganiban's hand, who's been hot in this game.
So Enzo Serrano will be tested at the stripe. Enzo, after starting off slow in this game, has come alive in the 4th quarter. He's 2 out of 6 from the stripe. 5 out of 20 shooting from the field for Enzo. What a long night. But it's never too late for him to rescue Pampanga.
You know, the 4th quarter. His 4th quarter, 10 points, 4 assists.
Wow.
So, if you're gonna total it, 18 points, mix.
4 times 2 pa. Tama. 18 points.
But
2
you know,
free throws made.
one good thing that Pampanga did well here in the 4th, in the closeout, is to limit the San Juan Knights to just 6 4th quarter points.
And that's after scoring 24 of their own. An 18-point swing in the final frame. It's now a 5-point lead for Pampanga with 12.7 seconds to go. Let's see if San Juan can give us a miracle in these last seconds.
And you know, I'm still gonna give it to San Juan. We know that they depleted na tong lineup na to. Wala ng players, puro injury na. Pero still, they gave this Pampanga Giant Lanterns a run for their money.
And this should be one of the best games that we've ever had in the history of the MPbl.
Oo, and talking about comebacks. Alam mo yun, they only tasted the lead dito lang sa fourth quarter.
And that's after trailing by 19.
Oo.
JLC also has come alive with 2 clutch 3-pointers. He misses his first gimme, but it's no problem because it's a 2-possession game in favor of Pampanga with 4.5 seconds to go.
And I think that was the game changer. That 2 John Lloyd Clemente 3-pointers really changed the game.
Last 3 here for Marwin. That's no good. And there you have it. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns will advance to the 2023 MPbl National Finals.
What a game. What a game.
They will also be crowned as your 2023 MPbl North Division champions. What a journey it has been for Pampanga, being the #1 team all season long, only losing twice, and they remain undefeated in these playoffs. Tested on the road, down by 19, but they win it by 6 here in San Juan.
You know, I'm gonna give it doon sa mga unsung heroes nitong team na to. It was yung bench, yung depth nila, ang nag-step up. Ito, talking about unsung heroes, MJ Garcia, Neil Tolentino doon sa ating first half, Allen Liwag, John Lloyd Clemente.
So it's not just Enzo Serrano and Balti Baltazar. Much like what happened in game number 1, our best player was JB Bahio.
Oo. Really, and JB Bayo struggled in this game.
But no worries for him because they are a deep team after all. You take a look at some highlights. There you see the drive and kick by Enzo Serrano, who had 4 assists in the fourth and final frame, totaling 7 dimes in this matchup. 2 going to John Lloyd Clemente for 2 clutch 3s. And also, he came alive in terms of scoring, even though he shot the ball 5 out of 20 from the field. At least the 5 shots came at the perfect time.
Oo, napakalaking bagay noon. And you know, that's all about, alam mo yun, Encho being Encho, taking over.
So congratulations to Governor Coach Dennis Delta Pineda. First, by building a championship caliber of a squad representing Pampanga. Last year, they only had Archie Concepcion leading the way. But now, Archie is one of the stars alongside Balti Baltazar and Serrano. Even Arwin Santos is on the roster for Pampanga. And they will await the victors between Bacoor and Batangas for our national finals. Now we turn you over to Mika Abisamis.
Maraming salamat at kasama ko ngayon ang best player of this ball game na si Encho Serrano. Encho, aminin ko sa'yo, kahit ako akala ko babalik tayo sa Pampanga, no? Lalo na nung down kayo by 19. Ikaw ba, nagkaroon ka kahit konting doubt?
Yun nga, nung first half, sobrang sama. Nagsisisiyan kami kasi ang pangit ng nilalaro namin. Kahit kami dalawa ni Balti, nag-aaway na kami sa loob. So kanina, nung pagtapos ng first half, sabi ko sa kanya, Tol, magtiwala ka lang din sa akin. Magtiwala tayo sa isa't isa. Magtutulungan tayo dito. Lahat naman tayo gusto natin maganda yung laro natin. And yun, yung gov coach namin, yun nga, binigyan niya kami ng payo na magtulungan kayo and hiningi niya din sa amin. And syempre, nai-inspire din kami sa lahat ng mga Kapampangan na pumunta pa dito. And yun, kaya siguro meron kami pinangugutan para makuha namin itong panalo na to.
And so speaking of tulungan, alam naman natin na frontline ang lamang nyo sa San Juan. Pero ibibigay ko sa inyong dalawa, backcourt boys kayo ni MJ Garcia itong larong ito.
Yun nga, basta sinabi ko naman kasi kay MJ na pag-open siya, tumira siya, pag kaya niyang atakihin, huwag siya mag-hesitate. Kasi magaling naman talaga si MJ. So yun, sabi ko sa kanya, kumpiyansa lang siya. And yun nga, nagagawa niya naman yung best niya kanina.
And so marami ka ng pinagdaanan na championships. Gaano kalapit to sa puso mo?
Siyempre, maraming salamat sa Panginoon. Sobrang pagod kasi hindi naman basta-basta to.
Thank you, boy!
Siyempre, kundi rin sa pinagpaguran namin. So, hindi pa kami nakukontento kasi meron pa kaming yung North-South na final. So, siguro paghahandaan pa namin yun. Hindi pa kami tapos.
Sino mga gustong mong batiin, Encho?
Siyempre, first, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na binigay niya panalo sa amin. Nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng Kapampangan na sumuporta sa amin dito, yung family ko, yung mga pinsan ko, and yung girlfriend ko na nandito ngayon, si Zaya Elbitam, tsaka si Bacalino family, si Kyle, si Bianca, and kay Sophia. So, favorite na baby ko, si Bryle, and si Joaquin, and si Amara, and sa lahat ng kababangan, Coach Tutoy, and kay Gob, na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin, laging andyan. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumuporta. And sa pinsan ko, sa family ko, lahat. Kayo na yun.
Maraming salamat, Encho Serrano. At ngayon naman kasama ko ang pinakamasayang tao dito sa loob ng Phil Oil, Eco Oil ngayong gabi, si Governor Delta Pineda. Gov, una-una gusto ko batiin yung t-shirt mo na talaga namang deboto kayo ni Mama Mary. Ano? Gov, this was just a dream. But tonight, you have established your spot in the national finals. Gusto ko malaman ang kalooban nyo. Kung ano bang nasa loob nyo ngayong gabi, Gov?
What a comeback. Sabi ko sa mga bata, huwag kayong give up, kakayanin natin to. Pag lumamang tayo, mag-go all the way to, atin to. So, thank you Lord. Ang daming blessing. Grabe, hindi ko naisipin na makakabalik, pero wala. Ang dami ng malungkot. Pero, still, hindi kami nag-give up. Yung blessing ni God, binigay pa rin sa amin. Kaya ito, para sa mga Kapampangan, maraming salamat.
Gov, ngayon ko lang kayo nakita na ganito ka-emotional. Pero ang tanong ko, siguradong pinaghahandaan nyo na ang national final sa Brenzigia Convention Center. Excited na mga fans doon. Ano na po ba ang napagplanuhan nyo para doon, Gov?
Wala pa kami. Sabi ko sa'yo, one game at a time kami. I-break ko muna itong mga bata para break ko lang ng 2 days. Tsaka kami magpo-focus kung paano game plan ang gagawin namin kung sino man nanalo sa South.
Gov, anong gusto mo sabihin sa lahat ng Kapampangan na tuluyang sumusuporta sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns at sa Delta Camp, of course?
Sa lahat po ng Kapampangan na nandito ngayon, oh! Maraming salamat po sa lahat po na nanonood sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa mga dasal na binigay ninyo para sa inyo po itong championship na to.
Maraming salamat po, Governor Delta Pineda. Migs, Coach Louie.
Fantastic job by Mika Abisamis. Mika, make sure to recover now. Napasa siya doon sa previous interview na yun. But we have 4 points to respond on. First off, with Governor Coach Dennis Delta Pineda, I want to start off by saying that to our viewers out there who notice Governor Coach Dennis Delta Pineda with his hand on his face during the game, he does that because he's holding the rosary. And he actually kisses that rosary from time to time. A testament to how much love he has for Mama Mary and, of course, him being a religious person. And now let's focus on Encho Serrano. With Encho Serrano, you described him as one of the ninjas of Pampanga. I have to mention that because the other ninja was supposed to be our best player of the game in MJ Garcia.
Oo, and Encho Serrano, the way he led ito nga Pampanga Giant Lanterns in that crucial fourth quarter run wherein hindi yung 22 points yung 6 yung limitation nila to single digit okay, for the San Juan Knights at their home court na alam natin na napakahirap. Kaya talagang siya yung nag-lead para dito sa Giant Lanterns para sa ganitong closeout na laro.
Mika also asked Encho what the meaning of this championship run is for Encho Serrano, and that was a nice question because in itself, representing Pampanga should be giving you so much emotions as you enter the national finals because there's so much pride at stake and you are representing so many people who are close to your heart. And so, let's see what they can do against either Bacoor or Batangas come our championship series. So there you have it. The second point for Encho, do you want to respond on that? With him representing Pampanga?
Oo naman. And imagine, alam mo yun, binigyan siya ng choice. Okay, he was given a choice na where to play, but he chose to play for his hometown and represent his hometown. Alam mo yun, ibinigay niya yung pabor dun sa tiwala at tulong na ginagawa sa kanila ng kanilang mahalin na governor na itong si Coach Gov Pineda.
And lastly, about Encho Serrano, he mentioned nag-away na sila ni Balti kanina. That in itself should be a testament that it's not easy having a championship run in the MPbl. You play for 10 months, your patience is going to be tested. And of course, a lot of basketball games will also put your back into the wall or against the wall. And this game certainly, if you ask me, this should be one of the biggest leads or one of the biggest deficits faced by Pampanga all season long, and they were able to recover.
Oo, talaga napakahirap ng ginawa nila ngayon na make sure, again, hindi biro yung pinag-usapan natin to. Maybe this is the first time as well na naglaro sila sa home court ng kalaban nila.
Yes.
Alam mo yun na ganito yung crowd, ganito yung gate attendance natin. It's not easy, pero maganda dito, naniwala lang naman sila doon sa sinasabi ni Coach Gobe. Magtiwala kayo, magaling tayo, kaya natin yan, mas malaki tayo sa kanila. Tsagain nyo lang, makukuha natin yan. And it did happen.
And that's why they deserve the 2 days of rest this weekend for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. As for Senator Jinggoy Estrada and the rest of the San Juan Knights, you mentioned they also deserve a lot of credit. They were undermanned all season long. They got a lot of injuries. They were really, definitely smaller than Balti Baltazar and company in this series. Boy, did they give us one heck of a battle.
Oh, hats off to this San Juan team na talagang, you know, you're gonna appreciate yung teamwork nila, tsaka yung fight within them, the organization as well.
There you have it. Governor Coach Dennis Delta Pineda and the rest of Pampanga book a ticket to the 2023 MPbl National Finals. They are our North Division champions in the 5th campaign of our league, but it's not yet over. They're gonna face either Bacoor or Batangas. And Coach Louie, we know it for a fact that those two are the 2 best defensive teams in the MPbl.
It's gonna be an exciting one. It's, you know, ang inisip lang muna naman nila, it was a destiny for them to be the North Division Finals because they know it's medyo mabigat talaga yung ating Northern Division. Especially yung ating defending champion, kasama nila sa grupo.
Yes.
They were able to overcome that. Now they're the Northern Division Finals. So, let's see. It's gonna be a great matchup, either Bacoor Strikers or with the Batangas Embassy Chill. So, it's gonna be an exciting national finals mix.
The Pampanga Giant Lanterns still haven't lost a game in the 2023 MPbl playoffs. They've only lost twice in the season. That's to Makati in Muntinlupa and against Batangas in Batangas. And so imagine if Batangas actually pulls off a comeback against Bacoor and they would bring that narrative to the finals sa tinalo nila ang Pampanga, there would actually be a revenge factor for Coach Dennis Delta Pineda and company.
Oh, that's an additional motivation.
Tama.
Sa sobrang lakas na nitong na team na to. Alam mo yun, talagang no reason to relax. Alam mo yun, kay hearing Coach Gov Pineda, talagang lock in siya. He really wants it. And if you have a coach or a leader like that, yung mga players, susunod na lang yan.
So that's the first scenario, Pampanga versus Batangas. How about Pampanga versus Bacoor? Speaking of locked in, that Bacoor program basically combined 2 franchises from last year in Bacoor plus Bacolod, forming a dynamic team, of course, led by James Quecute, Markey, and company. They actually demolished Batangas in game number 1 of their series. In your eyes, or in your mind, do you think that game number 1 of Bacoor was also a big testament on their part as to what they can do if they eventually advance to the national finals?
You know, picking at the right time, they're already picked, but they're still picking. Itong Bacoor Strikers, basing yung kanilang performance yesterday. Now, if Bacoor Strikers will make it to the national finals, that will be a great matchup. Alam mo yun, sa akin, magandang matchup to from number 1 player hanggang pang-15 player.
Tama. 2 of the deepest teams, if not the 2 deepest teams in the whole of the MPbl in Bacoor versus Pampanga. But again, I'm sure Batangas has something to say about that. Now, for any scenario between those 2, just so everybody knows, Pampanga will have home court advantage because they're number 1 in the regular season. Game 1 of the national finals and Game 2 will happen inside the Bren Zigiao Convention Center. If we ever reach a Game 5 as well, then we will go back to Pampanga. But Games 3 and 4 will happen either in Bacoor or Batangas.
So, wow.
That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, because even us, we work hard for this. Alam mo yun, watching all the games, alam mo yun, na-excite tayo na may mga teams na maganda yung nilalaro. Pero, now, we're almost there sa finish line. Still, we get entertained by the games.
Well, it's only gonna get better. If we think that tonight presented us one of the best crowds that we have ever witnessed in the history of the MPbl, then one can only imagine how the crowds will be in the national finals. Thank you for joining us in game number 2 for Sidney Crespo, Mika Abisames, and Coach Louie Gonzalez. My name is Mix Gomez, and now we turn you over to our press conference.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MPbl post-game press conference. And we're joined by Pampanga head coach Governor Delta Pineda and best player of the game, Encho Serrano. Coach, ano yung masasabi mo sa players mo na di talaga sumukot para makuha yung North Division Finals? And also, Coach, this is Team Pampanga's first appearance sa National Finals. Coach?
So grabe itong binigay sa amin ni Lord. At alam nyo, kanina lumamang ng 22, 23 points. Hindi na rin namin alam. Pero sabi ko nga, huwag tayong susuko at dikit lang natin. Hanggang nung before matapos ang halftime, nakadikit kami. Pagpasok ka ng dugout, guys, huwag kayong give up. Pag lumamang tayo, atin na to, mag-go all the way to. So, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga bata, even yung mga nasa loob, mga nasa labas, lahat, buo yung puso, walang sumurrender. Pati yung mga crowd namin, lahat na nandito ngayon, walang sumuko.
Coach, yung first appearance ninyo sa National Finals?
Masaya po kasi yung mga pinaghirapan po nito mga bata, pinaghirapan namin, nandito kami ngayon, ire-represent namin ang Luzon. At yung saya, blessing. Grabe ang saya ngayon. So, ayoko muna hong isipin kung sino yung makakalaban namin for national champion. Bigyan ko muna ng break itong mga bata. Rest muna kami. At focus kami ulit on kung sino man nanalo makakatapat namin.
Encho, congrats. Nakuha nyo na yung North Division Finals. Ano pa ba yung kailangan ninyong gawin? Kasi marami pa kayong kailangang paghandaan for the national finals. Ano yung tingin mo?
Siguro yung mga individuals namin na kung ano yung matutulong namin bawat isa, kailangan namin i-improve. So yun, hindi pa rin kami nakakampante kasi meron pa kaming laban. So kung ano yung mga dapat namin na ma-improve, gagawin namin para i-sacrifice talaga lahat. Kasi onting-onti na lang eh. Makukuha na namin. So, hindi kami mag-give up. Yun nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Gob na huwag kami mag-give up. Every time na meron dumarating na mga pagsubok sa amin, magtulungan lang kami. So, yun.
Encho, ito, in-outscore mo ang buong San Juan ng fourth quarter, 11-6. Talk about ano bang naging motivation para mag-take over sa fourth quarter?
Actually, sobrang hirap eh kasi sobrang sama ng first half ko. Inisip ko lang kanina kasi nga, yun nga, nung first half, nag-aaway-aaway na kami kasi hindi ako nakakapag-deliver na maayos, hindi ako makapasa kay Balti. Tapos, yun, kinausap ko si Balti, sabi ko, bigyan niya akong pagkakataon na ma-lead yung team namin kasi lahat naman kami gusto namin, manalo kami, tsaka maganda yung magawa namin. So, yun, nag-usap kami kanina nung after ng first half na magtiwala kami sa bawat isa and yun, magtulungan kami.
So, kulay dyan, go, 25-6 fourth quarter. So, ano yung napag-usapan nyo nung before the fourth quarter?
Ano yung fourth quarter natin?
25-6.
Naka-6 lang ba ang San Juan? Hindi ko na nakita yun
Yeah. Pero ano pag-usapan nung fourth quarter kaya ito nangyari to?
Actually, totoo yung sinasabi ni Encho. Medyo, nung first quarter, medyo gulo kami. So, sabi ko nga, especially itong fourth quarter, tulungan muna tayo. So, nagpalitan tayo sa ball screen between Liwag, Balti, and Chona. So, same play with what we did with Caloocan, with what we did in Marikina. Ito yun.
Correlayan lang kay Balti kasi nga although medyo di kaganda yung numbers, pero 7 assists. So for center, 7 assists. Talk about letting Balti play the facilitator this time.
Ano ang stat ni Balti?
7 assists. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists.
How many rebounds?
19.
Points?
14 points, 19 rebounds, 7 assists. Talk about Balti playing the facilitator this time, 7 assists.
Malinaw na usapan namin ni Balti before pa kami nagpunta rito na
For sure, ito-double siya.
Siguradong ang game plan na kay Balti. So, you need to trust your teammates. So, ayun naman, ay deliver naman niya.
Sir AG, sir, ano yung masasabi natin sa performance ng team natin ngayon na mula doon sa pagkakalumok ng first quarter, ano, biglang nakabawi, nakabalikwas? Ano yung unang reaction niyo nung lumalaro sa first quarter at saka itong later yung part of the game?
Alam ko yung siyempre yung San Juan lumaban sila eh. So ginawa lang namin ang best namin na makabalik sa game. Throughout lamang sila eh.
16, 7 assists.
Gov, hello, Gov. Gov, number 1 seed kayo sa North and wala pa kayong talo sa buong playoffs, panay sweep, quarterfinals, semi-finals. How do you look forward sa national finals with a bigger pressure and challenge to win ito?
Definitely a big pressure for us kasi first time kami lalaban ng national champion pero still, God blessing, more prayer from the Kapampangan. Iwala ko sa mga kasama ko, sa mga players ko. I think magbibigay kami ng magandang laban.
Okay, Gov, yung first game ng national finals will be in Pampanga. Ano yung i-expect ng mga Kapampangan at saka itong mga aficionado ng MPbl?
Na-expect po ng Kapampangan na maraming hindi makakapanood dahil sa puno ng gym nito. Grabe po to, sigurado punong-puno po yung court natin. Na pag-aralan na ho namin kung paano ma-maximize ang tao sa loob. Pero regarding sa kalaban namin, wala muna akong gustong pag-usapan. Break muna kami. At manood muna kami kung anong labanan nila.
Speaking of that crowd, yun nga, napansin ko, yun nga, sabi mo isang araw, magdadala kayo ng mga crowd dito. Yun nga,
home court advantage yung beauty dito. To check